All right, welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the gold-filled 1/10 carat scrap. We have been dissolving it in nitric. It was hot for a while. It looks like, man, maybe some of that tin's crashed out. I'm not sure if that's silver. I really doubt it. But what we're going to do is we're going to filter this off and take a look at it. I feel like it's been a little bit of nitric acid use. You know, I'm probably up to about 200 mils. I feel like the sulfuric acid stripping cell would have worked well, but I've also put a little bit in my AP bucket to see what happens. So this is part one of gold scrap that we have. I had heated up prior. What I want to do now, like I said, is filter it and then burn it to get rid of that, if that is tin, so I can process it. But we're going to continue on. All right, so we are going to roast those filters, and then I will treat them in Aqua Regia. So we're going to roast those for about 30 minutes. All right, so here we have the foils that I had incinerated, and they are in Aqua Regia right now. I may have made it a little too strong, but we're going to roll with it. See, it's starting to take off. What I'll do is I'll filter that with a cotton ball filter in a short while. I'll probably let it cool overnight, but I'd like to get this, see how this is going. Trying to finish it up a little. So the stainness test shows positive for gold. What do you think? That's pretty exciting to me. So we'll continue on. All right, we got to filter this chlorouric acid. It's our gold solution. It's got a little bit of copper. This came from that scrap. It was a low-grade gold-filled scrap, and I think some of them may have been imitation. But we're just doing a quick filtration. This is the second time to just clear it up. See how it starts off a little cloudy and then clears up. I'll let that set tonight. Probably add a little bit of sulfuric acid and filter it one more time. But we're getting close to a conclusion of our test run on the gold-filled stuff. Okay, today we're going to drop some of that gold from that it's 1/10 10K scrap. That stuff was some cheap. It may even be imitation. We had gold in solution. We're going to see what we're going to get. I'm going to drop it with some ferrous sulfate. I didn't make it. I had to buy it. I didn't have the time. So the first thing I'm going to do is add some sulfamic acid to burn up any excess nitric. After this, I'll put some gloves on. I'm just going to pour that in there. We'll make a little slurry. All right, so now I'm going to add the ferrous sulfate. I really like using this instead of SMB. I gotta tell you, at SMB, that sulfur just stinks so bad. You know? Man, it looks like this stuff needs to be cleaned up. A little bit of a rush today. I just got off work. It's 95 degrees. It's a very hot and humid day today with mosquito. There's a lot of mosquitoes out. I need to put some off on or do something. This should be enough. I'm super saturating it. I don't expect too much from that drop. It's just a test run. So that should be enough. So let's see if we get the magic color. That's not bad. So I'm gonna add a little heat to it, let it cook for a while. All right, so that's been boiling for about, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes. See our gold there. I'm gonna let that settle tonight, cool down. I'll test the solution. That's the gold from 1/10 10 karat scrap. So that's a little better. So here's a better angle. Maybe a gram if I'm lucky. We'll see. Always expect a little more, and it's usually a little less. But you know, we're getting there. We're almost at 4 grams, hopefully. I poured a little off. Man, it's got a really nice brown color to it. It's a lot better than e-waste. Let me back out of there. It's fogging up a little. And it clumps together real nice, man. I'm kind of stoked, to tell you the truth. All right, that really is the difference using ferrous sulfate versus SMB. Look how clean that is. I know I've said it before, but it drops gold clean. There looks like there's some impurities in that. I'll hope that it boils out with hydrochloric acid, but we're definitely going to find this a couple of times. Man, that just looks so much different. I'm going to show you the difference and what we have recovered so far with SMB versus using ferrous sulfate. It's a difference between night and day. It really is. All right, so I'm going to tuck this away. I've got to clean it up with some hydrochloric acid and some water, and we'll go from there. But I'm going to shut this down for tonight. I just really want to give you guys a close-up on that. I can't tell you how much I really like using that ferrous sulfate. It just cleans up so much better. So you can see that little chunk right there. I think once we dissolve it again and filter it, if I was to do this again, I would filter that ferrous sulfate that I bought. It has some impurities in it, but I was in a rush to drop it. It's kind of anxious to see what we, for this test run.